How would you do that?
It's the rundown. It's March 18th. It is brought to you by Yahoo Fantasy Baseball. Baseball season right around the corner, which means it's time to sign up for Yahoo Fantasy Baseball. Yahoo Fantasy is the
Number one mobile
app in fantasy baseball, in the official fantasy game of Major League Baseball. Check out Pro Leagues, play for cash. Yahoo handles all the money for you. No commissioner. Buy in for as little as $20 or up to $1,000. You can also join a public league for free or create your own league with your friends. Opening day is March 28th, so sign up now at yahoo.com/fantasy baseball. We good?
Yeah, they were telling me to give you the stick, but now your mic is back.
Okay.
That's way too soon.
baseball.
10 days? That's
I don't
crazy.
know why I'm sick of, hey, Loud Sean, if these keep not working and going in and out, maybe we get new ones?
Okay.
Just a thought.
That was solved.
Yeah. Just common sense. Every 2 seconds, like, hey, these don't work. Well, we use them a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
That's probably why they don't work.
March Madness brackets out. Bud Light Busters coming out tomorrow. We did that. I don't know. Pretty basic brackets. March Madness itself, the championship week. My big takeaway with the refs not calling fouls on purpose.
They need to change the rule so that you can just yell foul. If you yell foul.
Or we said when you know it's a foul moment, put flags on.
Yeah,
it.
it's like an intentional walk.
Right, so you grab it and you stop. I don't know, the refs is like they don't understand the situation. I mean, the Florida one, that was just egregious. He got tackled by 3 guys mid-shot. Michigan was pretty bad, too. The whole fucking thing's crazy. Other than that, we were gambling. Gambling's crazy. Mush, I mean, that game where they flipped the channel and Mush was like, show me the ball, and then they went back and he was just dunking
He's
it.
just in the air already? Like, how do we know that they didn't just let him go and they fixed the game? We have no idea.
Zion was incredible.
Zion's back. He had the line, killers kill. I don't think, by the way, Duke is nearly as invincible as people
They
make
can't
it.
shoot threes.
And also, it's like...
They're like the worst three-point shooting team ever, aren't they?
And they think they
Carolina's sort
can.
of being disrespected in my mind.
I agree.
It's like you beat them twice. You almost beat them. You should have probably beat them the third time. And people acting like Duke is a cakewalk. I don't know.
That was a coin flip game.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
I also think Kentucky. I like Kentucky a lot, even though they lost that game. I feel like I don't know.
Michigan State, they're pretty good right now.
Yeah. Although Izzo, like, kind of a wild move to go gung ho. Like, I feel like Michigan State has had disappointing tournaments the last few years, and he went gung ho for the Big Ten tournament when like half his guys were on a stretcher.
Yeah. That you get the main guy who got injured too.
That was fucked up.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. A lot of things going on.
Where are you at, like, coming into March Madness now?
So I always
You
get,
had that day where you had all the unders.
Yeah.
That had
It was-
to come out even, right?
So I
You bet
always
that
get
much?
murdered when on championship week. For the last like 100 years, I lose the most money championship week. I was basically even. I was way up going into yesterday.
Up in general, or like?
Oh,
No.
No. I mean, not like long term, but I mean like
no.
this latest bout, you're still way down.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was for the week. For the week,
Got it,
I
got it,
was.
got it.
I
I
think
was like, wait a minute.
unders, by the way, work. They just work. That's a known fact. More unders come in than overs.
Are you gonna do this for March Madness?
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You can't. It's so stressful.
Undercity is the
It's
worst.
the fucking worst.
Undercity stinks.
But it isn't.
It is
About-
every
all say the same
every
way.
game comes down to just stupid
Yeah,
fouls
but
and like
I mean
teams.
they win because everyone bets overs. But my problem is if I bet anything of my own volition, I lose.
falls apart.
Like yesterday, again, I had all these side and money line. I had Harvard, Michigan,
Same,
Tennessee,
same,
Cincinnati, UTSA,
same.
Milwaukee Bucks, Dallas Stars.
That's when Dave's in trouble when he starts betting hockey.
Hockey, yeah. And once baseball's right around the
I
corner,
feel like I'm
it's
forgetting
gonna
a
be,
basketball
like
game,
day
too.
game.
I gotta
unders
quit
and shit.
before baseball, but I
okay.
walked into Dave's office this morning. He was like, "We're going big game hunting this on Thursday and Friday."
Well, I have a little bit of a
Yeah.
problem.
Well,
So
Yeah.
Thursday-
yeah.
Whatever you were
I
about to
was
say
gonna
after that
say-
statement, yes.
I was gonna say you don't. You
No, I have a,
at
what's the problem?
FanDuel you dominate.
Well,
You've had the Vandy game, the Syracuse game,
my
the
problem.
Clemson
Do you want to
game.
hear my problem?
What's
yeah,
your problem?
you don't
So,
have cash flow.
I asked for $150,000 cash to take to FanDuel.
Said no.
No, they said yes, but they're like, it'll come in Thursday. We don't know what time. Michael, that's very important.
That's a huge
I tried
issue.
to explain it to the teller. I was
Yeah.
like, it's very important what time.
Very important.
And they're like, we can't rush.
Like,
I'm
if
like,
you-
I can't get Wednesday. Like Thursday's
Like
there.
3
But
o'clock and you miss half the games.
But you know it's
Now you know my problem.
That is a problem.
you.
And I have to be here to get it. It's like I can't
gonna say,
send
you can't-
somebody to get.
Yeah.
Like, I can't send one of my lackeys to go get 150 grand. cash.
No.
Send Spider
Imagine
to get
Tommy carrying the
150,000.
bag.
Could you imagine
So I made
Spider
sure
with a duffel bag. Yikes.
But you know, Spider has the same birthday as me. We're both celebrating birthdays.
Fuck yes.
There. So I may be a little late. I got to wait till this comes in.
They can't for a high roller. They're gonna
Trust
make
me.
it happen.
No,
right?
they can't.
No, Dave versus the Banks is a long time.
Yeah, I trust me. I very much tried to explain the situation.
Yeah.
Like tip off 12. It's like I gotta go to the casino. I gotta bet 40 grand at least per window.
What if there was what if there was like a
I-
fucking major
I was
emergency?
this close to the bank, being like, if I go 4-0 and I don't have that money,
Yeah.
that's like I
You
won't
owe
be
it.
down.
Yeah.
What if you told
You're
them a
on the
different
hook.
story?
Yes.
What if you were like, I need this for like a new kidney. I'm on the list
Well,
and it's
let me
time and I
tell-
got to
let me
pay
tell you
and
this,
it's life or
Kevin.
death.
There's very few things in the world right now where you need 150 grand cash.
Mm-hmm.
Like they could be like, you can't pay for kidney any other way.
Nope. Need it.
But whatever, at least try the different
There's
story.
nothing except vices, and it is legal.
Yeah.
But there's nothing else in the world that you need cash for.
What if you were like,
I don't
it's
even know.
ransom. I need this money for ransom.
Actually, if FanDuel's
You don't
watching,
think
I
that
got to
life or death?
Yeah.
Someone's been kidnapped.
I got to review. FanDuel may be able to deduct. I may be able to go on credit, but then I'd have to cancel this thing, and then I'm now the money baby. In
You don't want to start going on credit there.
Yeah, but can't you just
This
talk to
is-
I have
FanDuel and be
no
like,
more
the
credit.
money's coming in
This
by 3
is-
o'clock today.
This is going to be
Like, let me place the bet now. It'll be here in 3 hours.
a hell of a March Madness.
It's gonna be a hell of a market.
Hell of a March.
And I'm
Because
going.
we've never done it in a fucking
No,
casino.
and I'm going big game
bad.
hunt.
Yeah.
Like I
What does that
I
exactly
need-
mean?
That means
well, I'm
one or
walking in
two
with
games.
150 and I need to walk out with 500. So I'm gonna probably be betting like a couple games, like 7,500 grand cash.
Jesus
Big
Christ.
game hunting. Let's go, Davey boy.
Yes, Mark.
I'm
It's
so
gonna be-
excited.
It's gonna be quite stressful.
If you do this on unders, I'll fucking kill you. Like you can't go big game.
No,
hunting
I
on
won't.
unders.
I won't put 100 grand on an under.
Oh my God, that
Thank
would be
you.
the worst thing ever.
It would be the worst. thing
I
ever.
don't touch this shit, and I know that would be a fucking
You know what's
disaster.
the worst thing about unders?
Although that Wisconsin-Oregon game, I don't care what the total is.
118.
That should be 8.
My line was 115.
That should be
so
80.
I already get 3 points of value.
You already bet it?
No, my computer, my inside, my brain.
Oh yeah.
When I
thought
saw
that'd
it,
be
I was
80.
like 115.
When I watched the practice and they announced it, I literally went, "Ugh."
Yeah, right. It's gross. It's gross.
That's a tough one.
And also, I just want to get ahead of the story here. Oregon's actually a favorite, so it's not an upset if Wisconsin loses. I'd like to get ahead of that.
They do that a lot in the tournament
Yeah.
where it's like Wofford's probably favored.
Well, Wofford's a 7.
Right, but they'll be called the Cinderella underdog.
Yeah, like the next round they'll be the Cinderella. They'll be like a pick'em.
They'll wait. Who is Wofford playing?
They play.
Seton Hall.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yes,
how
yeah.
much? That will be. People treat that like an upset, no doubt.
Right.
So yeah, March Madness, we got a lot of shit coming. Tiger, he's walking by a guy, he's wearing the mugshot, and Tiger cracked a grin. It's the first time I've actually liked Tiger in forever.
There we go, Tiger! Go, Tiger! Go, Tiger! Yeah, he saw that shit.
My Tiger would not grin at that, so I didn't hate that move.
He was also doing a little shenanigans with the ball on the cup. You saw
Yeah,
that?
he's loosening up.
Yeah.
Shout out Taylor Hall, sending the clocks back to like the mid 90s. Before Taylor Hall, anyone really knew who he was, #1 draft pick. He used to DM me and text me once a week that Tiger was like the best. Like we had a long first time in about a decade. He DM'd me Tiger's gonna win the Masters. So the Tiger fans are getting back in it. No chance, but they're getting back in it.
You got a couple other guys who come at you for the Tigers.
He
Hockey
was the
guys.
big one.
Yeah.
He was the big one
Is
that I
Whitney
remember.
a Tiger guy? No.
No, he's just a clown.
I think Whitney actually might be around this week too.
No, he
Oh,
isn't.
Jesus.
Are you sure?
I asked Frankie. He's in Turks and Caicos. Oh, shout out Whitney though. He gave me one pick. He's like, bet all your money on it, guaranteed Kansas State against who'd they lose to? Who'd they lose to?
Iowa State?
Did they lose? Yeah.
Yeah,
that-
they don't have their best player.
Yeah, that was his mortal lock. I can read. He's like, I know you're in trouble.
Dean Wade is like,
he's
without
like,
Dean Wade.
he's like, as a friend, take Kansas State. I didn't.
I don't
can't
get
do
why
that.
I
anybody.
ignored it. He's such a
you know
muppet.
what?
I
Why
don't
do you
even
guys?
listen.
Why
owes
does
me too.
anybody give out any of their opinions or advice when you know it's just going to come
Whitney
back to
owes
fuck
me
you?
too.
Just
I'm
take the
giving him
unders. I'm the
2.
only one who gives good advice. The unders.
Just
Just hammer
It's
the
not
under.
even
I mean, even you know.
When-
Saturday, you texted me like,
Yeah.
I hope you're on those unders.
Yeah, no.
Everything went
Yeah,
under. And
Saturday,
yesterday
Sunday.
it went under too.
All
If I
under.
just did unders and nothing else, that'd be great. But I can't. I can't. I sat here and gave a speech about Cincinnati, and then I bet against them. Yeah, I took Houston money line.
No, on Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Friday was a big.
because the game that I gave the speech, they barely covered. They struggled the
Yeah, they
entire
did.
game. I had a money line. I'm like, I'm gonna lose, and then I bet against them because I'm like, oh, they didn't come out. I had Wichita State and Wichita State money line. Wichita almost beat them. I'm like, okay, these guys stink. And then Cincinnati, that Houston game warped me.
Yeah.
The one that they hit every shot.
I recited your speech
stuck in
the
your
next
head.
day. I'm like, football team, I'm betting everything.
Yeah,
because of that.
Houston winning by 40 against UConn fucked
Warped
me up
me.
forever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
they were
mean,
the best team in the world.
did you watch Auburn, Tennessee? Auburn didn't miss. It
Yeah.
was the most frustrating thing in the world.
That was a classic situation where Tennessee had a big game against Kentucky.
I know, but it's still, I fell for it.
What are you at?
Bad.
You're down?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Marty, you're down? In general, though, where you at?
Who's this guy?
I just, going into March as down
it's
as you
funny
guys are,
because
it's
I
scary.
won 26 this past week, but I felt like I lost 5.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
I was up
but I took the unders.
170
I did
going
what you
into
told me to
Sunday.
do.
Shit. This broken ankle guy gets run over, and they try to
That's
put
like,
his shoe on.
He's saying broken ankle.
That's underselling it.
Yeah.
Give me some going over. He's gonna get up. That's a hit and run, dog. Yo, it was
His leg is massacred.
Give him
man.
credit. He tried to get up.
he tried
I
to
don't
did.
get. I know they. I feel like you see that a lot when someone has a
Adrenaline.
mangled foot. Yeah. they
Adrenaline.
just- I mean, that's
It's
some
adrenaline.
fucking adrenaline. I mean, they get run the girl gets up fine.
Yeah.
They get run the fuck over
yeah,
by that car.
It's shattered. Shattered. That's why we put in there.
thing was just moving left and right, trying to.
The only reason I put this one in there, and I must be in the minority, so the DMX doing the speech, the preacher speech at the Kanye
Prayer.
thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought this was a one. So Kanye is legitimately a church now.
Accepted through the blood of Jesus. Because of that, I am blessed and highly favored by you. I am the object of your affection. Your favor surrounds me as a shield, and the first thing that people come in contact with is my favorite shield. Thank you that I have favor with you and man today. All day long, people go out of their way to bless and to help me. I have favor with everyone that I deal with today. Doors that were once closed are now open for me.
Kanye's been doing it the past couple weeks. I don't think he started it. He just showed up at it, right?
That kind of makes sense though. Like, don't you think the whole
Oh, yeah,
Kanye
he
thing will
loves
just
that
end with
shit.
a cult?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And DMX is like perfect for the. He's
I
always
like it.
preaching and
Looks
praying.
fun. Back to golf for a minute. This guy gets whacked by a Rom, I think is who hit it. I don't know what it is about golf fans, the way they look, the way they dress, like they're ready to always grab a club and
They're
take a
wearing
shot.
gloves, yeah.
Yeah, and like the visor. It was just very funny to watch him get hit in the chest.
a sniper got him.
I don't know how more that doesn't happen at least 50 times every
Yeah.
golf tournament. They just sit there with like missiles coming
Yeah.
at them.
Missiles.
Missiles.
Yeah, that's
how
a
they're
fancy
spelled.
word. Yeah,
Yeah,
missiles.
that is fancy.
That's the only way I know how to spell it right. Is I always say missile.
I don't understand why that guy doesn't just stay down. Like, get some.
Milk it.
Do you get money for that?
He stayed down. He didn't go down.
Right, I know. Go down, stay down.
Yeah.
Like, get
yeah.
the whole thing. Do you get money for?
No.
I don't think so.
I think maybe
You
if
gotta
you're
get
lucky,
something
they
out of
give
it.
you the
Tickets
ball.
to something
Like, I
or-
feel
yeah,
like,
right.
Get
Like,
a little something out of it.
I don't know. It's crazy. It doesn't happen
I'd
more.
milk the shit out of that.
This high school, this is an interesting event. So it's a doubles court storm, high school championship, playoff game, whatever. The team in white, seemingly with inbound, scores a game winner. Full court storm, going crazy. Refs wipe it off, which I think was the right call. Reverse the purple coming storm. I've never seen anything quite like
Ever.
it.
The purple. I mean, that's awesome from the purple fan
Yeah,
base.
awesome
That's
for both.
incredible.
Awesome.
To be
Well,
like
not for
to
the
be
losers, but-
to get like in between their storm and be, get the fuck out of here.
Incredible.
That's
There had to
awesome.
be a couple seconds where no one knew what was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where everyone was storming.
Oh yeah.
I mean, to do.
I'm surprised there wasn't like fights. If I was storming and then we lost and then someone else was storming in my
Yeah.
face, I'd probably like throw
I think
punches.
it's-
storm and then to have it be stormed on you.
There's one guy who's just like holding his head.
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
think there's going to be a couple seconds when you're storming and the other team's storming. Like, what are you doing out here?
Right.
Like, hey.
It's almost like a scene from Braveheart.
Yeah, like fancy meeting
Start
you.
fighting.
yeah,
out
when they
here.
just go. Brah.
Yeah, right. And everyone just dies.
Wild scene. And this was the best clip of the weekend, Egg Boy. So some politician that people don't like, some fratty looking dude eggs him, quick punch in the face.
Slap.
It was more of a punch.
It was like a hybrid.
Yeah, okay.
I haven't followed it closely, but everybody's on the politician side, right?
No.
No.
No,
The
what?
politician's like a
Definitely
terrible,
have not followed
terrible
it closely.
dude. Yeah. The politician was the guy who like basically he like
He's like,
He-
he's a
he's
huge,
talking about-
like, Islamophobe. and,
right.
like-
He was like, we have to remember that Muslims are killing people all over the world, so
Right.
this is not that bad.
Right. So he deserved to get egged.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely haven't been following.
No, I just saw the video.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, that
No,
guy.
it's basically everyone was like, yeah, this guy deserves it. He deserves to get egged.
So it'd be like, you know, if Saddam Hussein got egged and you turn around and punch, you're automatically against him because he's Saddam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
If
a
you
guy
take
getting
out
egged is a bad
the
guy.
context,
Yes. You look like a
you're
punk.
on the punch guy.
Yes.
Right. But
Like if
then
someone
is
gets-
the punch guy's goons choked the kid out, which was excessive.
No.
For an egg?
I don't know.
No.
It's like
It
a
was
public
like
egging.
We have
4-on-1.
two different discussions.
public
One-on-one.
egging is-
a public egging. If
you
you,
could
get
kill
egged,
somebody.
you
that's
you
pretty
can
funny.
beat somebody to death.
I like how he pulled out his phone, too, and was like, ready?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys
And he
are on.
just stood
Yeah.
there and waited.
See, context matters. Apparently,
No,
I still
definitely.
really don't know.
I
It's
like
just-
how you're so confident. You're like, like,
Well, I just
everyone's
watched the
on
video.
this guy's
If you
side.
could publicly egg one person, who would you egg?
Right in
like
his
that?
face.
Like that, like the exact same thing. Or maybe in the face, yeah,
You
whatever.
know, I already vape Clay Travis, which is just as bad.
That's the thing about it is the egg is so disrespectful.
I mean, blowing smoke in somebody's face from an
Yeah.
inch away is pretty
No,
disrespectful.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm saying that's the beauty of it is the embarrassment.
People
Obviously.
forget you basically invented vaping.
Yeah,
You were the
I was
OG
an
vape
I was
guy.
an early vape guy.
You
We
and
did
Leo.
that trip.
You and Leo.
Yeah. Well, that's why I started
Yeah, I
doing
know.
it. They had Oreos and cream in San Francisco. I remember I did like the whole vape video. I vaped in his. Who would I vape?
You got a lot of enemies.
I'd like to egg Peter King.
Ooh,
It's a good one.
okay. Make a nice
Imagine that.
omelet on his head.
Just egg that old man.
Who else really drives me crazy?
Who'd you egg?
I don't
You
know.
don't have any enemies, really, do you?
I mean, maybe someone from Deadspin for.
That was very disrespectful. That annoying. I blocked it, but the spun that whatever they are who does the annoying brackets. I never talk about it because it's a clickbait. But everyone starts tweeting about it. So I was a 413, but it's Dave Portnoy versus Deadspin. That's bad when Deadspin doesn't have one person like that.
Right.
So they just do the whole
Website,
company.
yeah.
Who else would I? I'm gonna think about that. It's a
good
good blog.
Yeah. I meant to do it on the podcast today. I forgot.
Who would you egg?
Probably like you.
I mean, you can egg females, right? I'd egg
Yeah.
Sam Ponder.
Egging knows no gender.
I'm so past that one.
Well, Dave doesn't.
I don't get
Yeah,
past
I
that.
know. I
There's
know.
no-
you don't.
there's
I have bottles of champagne.
Everything is
I'd like
circular
to-
every day. There's no getting past it. It just comes back
I'd like
around.
to egg Sarah Spain. Travis, like I said, I already kind of egged him.
Think on it.
Give it
Dave.
some thought, Dave.
Yeah, think on it. I'm sure you come up with a
will.
few more.
I will.
Best week of the year.
Tomorrow, radio at Borelli's for the Bruins Islanders.
Woo! Frankie just let out a
Yeah.
woo.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, we were on the radio the other day. He's like, hey, you got to do this ad read. I'm like, all right, what is it? It's just radio
For
at
Borelli's?
Borelli's. He's like, all right, Frank.
Wow, Barstool at the Collie. Look at that.
Let me see this. What is this? What is it? Well, Frankie just gets to make T-shirts
Wait,
for
what's on the
single
front? Is
games.
that the back?
I don't know what
Like
that is.
it's like he makes T-shirts for like random bowl games.
It's actually for New Amsterdam.
Oh, okay.
Like all their people are gonna be up early.
It's like every game of the Collie gets a fucking.
This really, I got to give the props to Frankie Borelli because he came in here.
These are all the things
created
I've
this
ever loved in
pizza
my
thing,
life.
yeah.
Is Borelli's,
No, yeah, no,
Barstool,
he's
and the
Running
Islanders.
a side skin.
100%. He
He's been
has
pushing
wedged
for-
the Islanders into this
Yeah, no,
company
he wanted
to the
to-
point that you would think that the Islanders are relevant.
He wanted to
Yeah.
do a huge
It's
party
amazing.
in the parking lot of Borelli's and
Last
charge
year.
money. I'm like, who gets the money? He's like, Borelli.
Yeah. I'm always, yeah.
Me.
I mean, it's my name. I have to keep it going.
the restaurant, the team,
Everything.
all of it.
If you asked me,
This
4
dad's
years,
running like a triple scam on
if you
you.
asked me,
Yeah.
if you asked me 4 years ago, what are the 3 things you love in life? It'd be the Islanders, Borelli's, and Barstool. And now it's all happening in one day.
What are the chances?
It's insane.
I feel like every week we have one of these moments.
It's insane.
Every week is.
Well, the New York
fucking-
Islanders are in first place. In
Dude,
what world?
2 weeks
is it?
ago, you're like, this is the biggest game of the season.
It was the biggest game
This
of the
is not a
season.
big game. Well, maybe for Marina and Frankie.
Marina's
This is
giving
not
me
a big
death
game.
eyes over here.
Hold on,
She's gonna
let me ask
stab
you
the
a
shit
question,
out of me.
Frankie. How are the seedings working out? Is there a chance of
Finals.
It had to be in the conference finals.
Because like that is destiny to have Dave
Oh, shit on your
Like,
shit
we're
all
talking
over.
about
you.
Destiny. I could already
The,
see.
the Bruins will sweep, and
then
Dave will be like,
or the Islanders
yeah.
win, Dave will be like, I don't give a fuck.
I've already said this today. I can. You know when you can envision something? I can envision tomorrow, like Feidelberg's fucking fake cackling laugh. He's like, ah, Marchand's the bad man, and like I can just see that happening tomorrow. So I'm already prepared for that. But
Yeah,
you know,
the carriage is going to turn back into a pumpkin
Yeah,
tomorrow.
tomorrow's
Boston,
probably gonna
Boston will
be-
be in
But
the
tomorrow's
house.
game doesn't really matter.
yeah, but you guys are
But
gonna
this
make one of the
fucking guy
calls.
does.
Yeah, Marina does.
Yeah.
Either Pittsburgh. I mean, it's right now. It's all over the place. It could be Pittsburgh. It could be Washington.
Oh,
it could be
Washington
Carolina.
would be
It could be
nasty
Columbus.
Nate up in your-
There's 4
Nasty Nate.
You don't want that.
That would
You
be
think
awesome.
Feidelberg is bad news
You-
when
you-
you get
I
hockey
brought
Nate?
Nate.
Punch Nate.
I brought Nate to a game the other day, and I said I will physically hurt
Yeah,
you
you will
in 2
punch him.
minutes.
You
You brought him to a game?
I brought him to the game, and he
That's
was jumping
crazy.
around. He banged on the glass. I told him to stop doing it.
Was it the Caps?
It was the Caps.
Oh, you're
He was
crazy.
banging the glass. They scored the goal. I'm like, Nate, don't bang the glass.
I remember when he got slapped in Tampa Bay.
He did.
I walked out of the game. I was like, hey, PFT.
Yeah.
He's about to get slapped. Just a heads up.
Oh,
And then
wow.
5 minutes later.
He got slapped.
He's agitated.
I forgot about
And
that.
Nate's one of the all-time agitators.
That's incredible.
Yeah, he got
what
slapped.
a memory.
And in that game, the Islanders scored an own goal. Josh Bailey put it in the empty net, and we're right behind that first goal, first seat, and he bangs up against the glass, and he turns around and goes, "Ha ha, this team!" Like laughing at us. I'm like, "Oh my God, Nate, I can't believe I brought this."
I
guy."
need Washington. The
killed me.
Islanders.
It killed me.
Oh my God.
All right,
Guys.
big week for everybody.